Welcome back to another Vintage Cube draft. Rocking another 64 player single limb. This pack we got a little bit of juicy stuff here. We got Sheoldred, Time Spiral's cool, Birds, Fast Bond. And then for mono white we've got Mother of Runes, value is decent. I think I'm going to take a Sheoldred. Just a really strong card. Great with draw sevens, great by itself. If I was in the combo mood, I would snag Fast Bond here. Try to do something with that. But I'm going to take Sheoldred. It's also the only black card in the pack, which is nice. We get past a Wandering Emperor. Some good blue cards, some good cheap blue. Una's Prowler is the only black card. I don't think I'm going to second pick that. There's a Croxa, if we want to go red-black immediately. Omnath. Yeah, I mean, Chandra's strong. I think if I was going to take one of these blue cards, it'd probably be Consider. I'm looking at like Consider or Croxa, I think. Might be able to wheel this though. Could be Incinerate too. I think I'm going to take Consider. Actually, no. I haven't played red-black in a while. Try to wheel Char or Incinerate. Alright, now we get Snuff Out. I like that card a lot. Free removal, for the most part. Also, Robber of the Rich, one of the best red 2-drops. I think I like Snuff Out though. There's also a Lightning Greaves there. Could be strong. Inferno Titan, Infernal Grasp. Mox Diamond Cliffs. There's also Caracas. Caracas is strong. I think it's either Cliffs or Grasp. I mean, Mox Diamond's pretty strong too. Take the land. Okay. Get past a Time Warp. Fallen Shinobi. Vrask is pretty weak, in my opinion. It's fine, but a lot of better 4-drops, I think. I guess I'll take an Underdog. It's kind of like an Underdog deck. Beater Union could be good too, though, especially if we were like Reanimator eventually. We could maybe even wheel the Underdog, but I'm gonna take it. Okay, Hellrider's fine. Yeah, don't really want anything else. Could maybe take Assassin's Trophy. Like, we're not married to red by any means. Green seems fairly open. But I like Hellrider. This pack's kind of lame. Let's take a Tear Asunder. We could be Jund. Take it over Tri-Builder. I've liked Tear Asunder quite a bit. A lot of times the exile is relevant, and being able to kick it for any permanent is really nice. It's crazy how far we've come from Naturalize. Sylvan Safekeeper or Blooming Marsh. I don't think this is going to end up being like the lands deck. Never know, I guess. Let's take the other fast land. So good stuff out of pack 2 would be like Grist, maybe Duretti, Ragavan, Thoughtseize, Black Lotus, Mox Jet, Mox Ruby. Okay, some good white stuff coming around. Fire Covenant. I think Escape to the Wilds is pretty great. Birds of Paradise is solid too. I'm gonna take Escape. Wheel the Char. Excavator too. Like Char. I think I take Oliphant over Elf. If it was like an ignoble hierarch, I would take it. But I think Arbor Elf is probably lowest on the list of elves for this deck. Or mana dorks, I mean. Ravine, sure. Yeah, I think Reunion's worth taking over Depths. All right, pack 2. We open a Mana Drain, which is really hard to pass. Also open a Mana Vault and a Wasteland. But there's a Fury here, which I think I'm going to take. Not really passing Mana Vault. If we had like Mind Twist or something from pack 1, I'd probably take Mana Vault. But Fury is really good. Yeah, I'm gonna pass the vault. Feels bad. So now we get Inquisition, a lot of good stuff here. Inquisition, Lightning, Scalding Tarn, Harvester, Wren. All really solid. We can probably wheel Harvester, hopefully. I think I like Inquisition over Chain Lightning. If I already had a duel, I might take the Tarn, but I'm thinking Inquisition. I think it's between these two. I'm going to try to wheel Harvester or Wren. I think Harvester will come around. Goblin Guide's fine too, but I'm going to take Inquisition. We have a decent amount of removal already. There's a Jace. There's also a 4th Aerlingus, which probably is what I'm going to take over Sheoldred's Edict. Scrapwork Mutt would be good too. But I'm going to take this 4th. We might not be green. Might end up being Mardu. Although there's the Grist I was talking about, of course. Right after we take a 4th. Could still be green though. I mean, green obviously has some fixing. We could play 4 colors. Splash the 4th. I like Sculler too. I think it's just Grist though. Ooh, now we get a Yawgmoth, Talisman, Grim Monolith. I have a feeling we can wheel Yawg, but I'm not sure if I really want Monolith. I mean, it's good with 4th and Escape. Yeah, I'll take Yawg. I should probably just take Talisman there, honestly. Endurance. It's very good. Relic, Othari. Trespasser I like. Endurance is pretty great. I'm going to take Trespasser though. Just a lot easier on the mana. Alright, now we get a Bayou. It's also a Deeproot Wayfinder. I feel like we have to take the land though. Take a fetchable land. I love the Wayfinder, but this deck would probably like a Bitter Blossom between Yawgmoth and Hellrider. Works pretty well with Grist too. Dark Ritual. It's just a pretty easy ignoble hierarchy here, I think. Alright, we didn't wheel anything good. I guess Horizon Canopy is technically a land we might want with the white splash. Alright, we wheeled the Harvester, didn't wheel Wren, no big surprise there. Also have a Goblin Guide, but I think I like Harvester. Alright, we wheeled the Edict. That's pretty cool. I don't think we're playing Exploration. Seething Song. Legionnaire, maybe. I think I like Edict, though. Alright, pack 3, we're looking for lands mostly. We have a lot of good playables. Looking for a couple more duels if we can get them, and a couple fetches, maybe. I feel like maybe we passed Plateau. I don't remember. I think we already passed up on Plateau. Craterhoof. Even if we get like a natural order, I don't think we're playing it because we don't have that many green creatures. So I think we just take Batterskull. There's an off chance we play that. I don't think Craterhoof's going to make it in. It's crazy. In older iterations of Vintage Cube, Craterhoof used to be a really high pick because mono green was actually viable, like mono green ramp. But now, for whatever reason, like maybe it's just the prevalence of removal or value cards and stuff. Mono green's just not that good. Still a lot of good green cards. You can still ramp into stuff, but you kind of have to be multiple colors, it seems like. Daredevil, maybe. I don't think we're playing Dam. Take a Relic, potentially. If we open a Wheel of Fortune, it'd be kind of interesting with Sheoldred, but I'm not sure if I want that. It's just kind of awkward playing a draw 7 when your game plan is to just kind of outgrind the opponent for a little card advantage here and there. Like refilling their hand doesn't seem great. Unless you're killing them with a Sheoldred. Alright, pack 3, we open a Demonic Tutor. There's a Nissa, but I think we have to take Savai Triome. Demonic Tutor is really strong, but I think we take the land. Because it just opens up a lot of fetch lands to make the deck actually function. It's a good white splash. Or good help with the white splash, I mean. Luckily, there's not too much competition here, other than Demonic Tutor. But it is a very good one. Luckily, I mean, we're not playing like a combo deck. A lot of our stuff is pretty replaceable. Like, all of our removal is just kind of removal. Our creatures are just creatures. It's not like we have one thing besides like Sheoldred that we need to go searching for. Yeah, I don't feel bad about that. Alright, another Triome, but not really one we want. There's the Titania. Gaia's Cradle is interesting, although we don't have any like token makers. We have 11 creatures right now. There's Archon of Cruelty. Currently no way to recur it or cheat it out. I don't love Library in a semi 4-color deck. Pest Infestation is always good. And then there's Concealing Curtains. I'm leaning towards the Infestation. I think that card's just really strong. But Curtains are really good too. I'm gonna try to maybe wheel those. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I mean, I don't know, green's been going around though. Maybe we're more likely to wheel the Infestation, even though it's better. I'm actually gonna take the Curtains. Change my mind at the last second. I think that the Infestation is definitely better, but I think we're more likely to wheel that than Curtains. Could be wrong, of course, but black seems like it's less open than green. Problem though is that Pest Infestation is really easy to splash. And we've already seen that people took Ren and 6 and stuff, so I still don't think it'll come around, but I think it's more likely than Curtains. Alright, so now we got Magda, Kolaghan's Command, and Chariot. There's also Scrubland, another white land. But I think I like the command too much to pass. I think it's between that and Chariot. Command's just like too good. Chariot's one of the best 4-drops. We already have a lot of solid 4-drops. I'm going to take this command. Alright, there's the Bitter Blossom. Unfortunately, it's in a pack with Blood Crypt and Sacred Foundry. Man, I feel like we have to take the Blood Crypt. But Bitter Blossom would be very good in this deck. I think it's got to be Crypt, though. Sorry, Blossom. Alright, we got Carry Zev versus Shieldbreaker. Carry Zev, or not Carry Zev Shield. Carry Zev Yawgmoth. It's kind of cute. Yeah, I'm gonna go Carry Zev. Okay. Handful of good cards here. We got Nissa. We're not gonna be too heavy on forests though, unfortunately. So she loses a little bit of value. Speaking of forests, there's a Stomping Ground. I love Bone Crusher. Bone Charge is pretty good too. I like it more in like Reanimator though. I think I'm taking Stomping Ground, but I could definitely see taking Giant here. I'll take the Stomping Ground. I think we've got plenty of playables. Still got some wheels to come around. Ooh. Okay. So there's an Into the Triumph, which is another white fixer. But I think I just take Thundermaw. It's like one of the best 5-drops among all the colors. Squee would be good too. It's nice with Yawgmoth, Hellrider. But Thundermaw is too good. Alright, there's a Taiga now. Don't really need these other cards. We could have all the fast lands for good luck. I don't think I'm playing Knight. Fiend Artisan. Fiend Artisan something. Being able to just like search up Thundermaw or Fury is really good, or Sheoldred. I think we have enough fixing. Sure, I'll take it. I think it can replace Daredevil. We wield the Cradle. Yeah, I don't need Titania. We don't have any fetches. Probably wouldn't be that great even if we did have a couple. We're just not really cradling either. I think I take Revoker for the board. If we had like Bitter Blossom, Squee, plus Grist, I would take the Cradle. We just don't have the support for Cradle, I don't think. Well, of course, now we get a Token Maker. Yeah, I think that's worth taking over Magda. We have a lot of 2-drops. It does fix, but Chariot's really strong. Gargaroth. I think I'll probably start that in the board. I do love it, but we're not that heavy green. We already have really good 5-drops. Battery or Hermit? I mean, Hermit makes me wish I had the Cradle now. I didn't know we were going to wheel all this good stuff. We got the Bone Shards too. Okay. I could maybe run 16 plus Oliphant with this, but I think I want a 17th land. Don't know what to cut. Maybe Char. I like Relic. Ramps a little bit and fixes for all of our colors. We got a lot of the Jund fixing, just no fetches. which makes our white splash a little sketchy. But I guess Oliphant finds it. We got Relic. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with this. All right, round one coming at you. Up against Parrotlet. Play first, yes. Ooh, that's a keep. Okay. Schmack, yeah. Go ahead. See if they have a Wrath. You know they don't have Terror Thunder for the Chariot. Look at my hand, take a thing. Okay. Oh no, they're just draining me? Sure. I accept. Could be running into a removal spell here. But I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. That sucks. I don't think I pay 2 for Terror Thunder. Okay. It's very good. Okay. GG. That worked out. Okay. So they're like 3, 4 colors or something. Sort of a similar mid-rangey build. Um, Run the draw. Maybe Char. Maybe Char. I mean, plenty of Terrace under targets, looks like. Yeah, let's run it back. Maybe Hangerback Walker is good against them. I'm going to keep... Definitely needs to draw lands. Specifically green lands, but... Got some playables. Uh-oh. Are they going to have any Inquisition targets left? This might brick. Yeah, Scarab God. Okay. That's a problem. Underdog just doesn't really do anything. They drop Scarab God and then we cry. Might as well play the tap land. No green is really a big problem here. And we're drawing all our green cards. Like we already needed green. And we drew 2 green cards. Like we don't really have that many green cards. Alright, let's go underdog. Maybe they'll attack and give us a space to play 4th. We draw another land. Okay. Yeah, gotta do it. Got nothing else to do. Okay, so we don't get Monarch. And then they recur Venser at any point. But we have Sheoldred. I don't know. I don't think it can really get around a Venser. Plus Scarab God cracking me. And they can just bounce so I try them too. They get underdog? I don't think that's correct at all. Like, you want me to blitz that thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're playing correctly, but looks like they're still gonna win. Yeah, GG. GG. Play like Fiendars in there to chump, but it's over. They got Venser, they can get back. Alright, kept kind of a bad hand, I guess. Didn't draw out of it. Drew a bunch of green cards. Like, look, we needed green, and we drew 1, 2 of our 2 remaining green cards. Like, of our 4 remaining green cards, 2 of our 4 remaining. With all these other cards we could have drawn. But, oh well. It happens. Alright, I'm ready to get hurt again. We have Oliphant this time. Curtains, I think it's a keep. Mox again, cool. Get a quick Scarab God. You know him, you love him. Tenacious Underdog. Uro, okay. The other Elder Giant. I'll probably just flip the curtains. But I'm tempted to get a mountain with Oliphant and Croxa. Just because they played an Elder Giant. I want to play one back on them. I'm just going to transform. They could disrupt this somehow. They're tapping their Mana Vault for that? Sure. I mean, it basically did its job anyway. Go ahead. I mean, they could go like Land Scarab God, but now Mana Vault's pinging them. They have Venser now. Oh, they're just gonna bounce the underdog. Sure. Alright, let's see what you cared to protect so much. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Draw something else. Okay. Okay, they've been a land. It's got menace, buddy. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna snuff it now before they draw a card. They have the mana leak. Okay. Very well. That's pretty good. Escape. Yeah, no. I think we just tear that boy. We can blitz the underdog if we want. Oh, never mind. Could still do it, but I'm just gonna escape now. Actually, I think I played Trespasser, exile the Scarab God, and then play Tenacious Underdog. Yep, play your Borrower. And scoop. And scoop them up. No double red. Go to 4. Black there, yeah. GG. GG. Alright, one round down. That opponent didn't put up the most difficult challenge, but they had a functional deck. It's a lot better than our last draft if you want to go check out that video to see what not to do in a Vintage Cube draft. But yeah, that'll do it for round 1. I'll see you for round 2. Alright, round 2 coming at you. Play first, yes. Up against Churchill Goliath. This looks like a keep. Not very explosive, but it has a Sheoldred. And it has our colors for the most part. Should be maybe scared of a wasteland, but mtgo. Alright, Harvester's a good draw. Mountain Harvester go. Do you have a bolt? No. Okay. Island, Mox Diamond. Pitch an island. And play Tinker. Okay. Well, if it's a Blightsteel, we can tear asunder. If it's anything else, we can command it. That's a portal. Alright. Lose our Harvester. It's unfortunate. I think we just... command the portal and return Harvester. We could make him discard a card, but I think I just return the Harvester. Go ahead. Sure. Shelly, go ahead. Brain freeze is a little scary. Kind of surprised they didn't attack with Mutt if they have Chain Lightning. I think I'll let them have both those though. They don't do anything right now. So they can unearth the pup or the Mutt now. Okay, they discard Opus. You got me. Okay. They did freeze and lightning, okay. All right, sir. Could go for the win with the Thundermaw. I think I just hold up Terrace under. They can't draw any cards, so I don't see a way for them to go crazy here. Yep. Sheoldred's a pretty good card. Alright, so red, blue, Tinker. They had Brain Freeze too, probably rocking Breach. You don't have any random Eldrazi in the board to bring in. Probably cut some of the removal. I mean, I don't want to assume that they have 0 creatures going on. Relevant creatures besides Mutt, but probably okay cutting those. We still have Fury, Kolaghan's Command, Grist, Yogg. Actually, Yogg maybe should be a cut. Bring in Hellrider. Seems decent. Maybe should add another mountain. Sand's okay. They are playing burn spells. Not sure if I go turn 1 Hierarch or turn 1 Triumph. Library, okay. Mountain Bolt. Triumph. Alright. I'm pretty sure we still get Exalted from Hierarch, even though we end up with 2 creatures attacking. Okay. Could have a counterspell here. Okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, a Torrential Gearhulk here or Mizzix's Mastery or something be pretty good for them. Looks like a Mastery, yep. So they can either kill Karizev and Hierarch, or they can go for the 2 Knights. They're probably going to go Karizev, Hierarch. Get a 4/4. So now we're a mana off of Fury. Could pitch cast it. Doesn't seem too bad to me. Play Trespasser. We have lethal on board. They have a million cards. Okay, they don't use library, so they're going off here. Yep, Mox, Diamond, Mox, Diamond. A Mox Diamond and a Diamond and a Mox and a Mox. A Mox, a Diamond, a Mox, and a Mox Diamond. A Wheel. Sure. We're getting brain freezed. They didn't crack their Lion's Eye Diamond. Seems good. Did you find the burn? Oh, breach. Okay. So now they got diamond, breach, brain freeze. $18. Blue, cast again. Alright, cool. You got me. Yeah, I mean that's what I assumed that they had. Breach, brain freeze combo. Didn't take a detective to figure that out, but confirmed. Even though Fury was pretty good there to clear the way, it's possible we're supposed to cut it for like Char. Just for some reach. Can't keep that. It's better. Man, Hellrider's just such a fast clock. I'm gonna risk it and bottom of the terrace under. Ideally, they like play a Mox and don't do anything with it, and then we can name Mox with Revoker. Ideally, they play Mox Diamond and don't do anything with it. Okay, now don't do anything with it. Okay, that's fine. Uh-oh. They've got that mastery deck. Hopefully we can trespass her before they can cast it. After our Revoker shuts off Mox. They do have Bolt in their deck, though. It's a tapped source, though. Alright, let's get that ultimatum out of there. Go ahead. Search. Oh, Tinker. So they got Portal. Yep, that's pretty good. Need to get a land. So they get Trespasser here. They can exile Revoker if they want to drain, but then they don't get to recur the Revoker. Basically just hoping for a land next turn. That would be huge. Not sure why they're taking so long to decide. No reason for them to get Revoker here. They can't name Ravine. So we're getting punished for getting rid of the, whatchamacallit, Tear Asunder. I just felt like keeping the Hellrider makes it to where they have to have something or we just win. And they had something. And we might not win. I guess it was also kind of a risk too. If they showed us Chain Lightning, and if our 4-drop dies to Chain Lightning, probably not a good thing to keep. When we have Tear Asunder, we could have kept. Okay. What do you got? Breach. Brain Freeze. Mill themselves. They got Pearl. Oh, they can mill me too for portal fodder. Let's see where this goes. Where's that one going? Okay, they're all at them. And it makes sense with Breach, but you could throw some at my face for the portal, which they'll probably do for the second time. And they got the Lion's Eye. Perfect. Yep, that'll do it. They already had Mox they could play, but Lion's Eye does it. I think Breach, Lion's Eye, Brain Freeze is like... It's not a combo that's like a guaranteed win, but it's definitely the easiest to assemble as far as like finding the other pieces. Because if you get Breach, Brain Freeze at any point, it's like it's pretty easy to find the diamond. So I think these are probably at me. Yeah, and they just play it again. For like 8, 15, 18, something like that. GG's. It's a bummer. Beaten by Brain Freeze Breach. So obviously, even if we kept Tear Asunder, well, I was gonna say even if we kept Tear Asunder, it wouldn't have made a difference because the portal would have made us sack the creatures regardless, and they didn't do anything with their Trespasser when they got it back. But obviously, we can Tear Asunder Breach in response to the first Brain Freeze, and they can't really do anything about that. So probably should have kept the Breach over the Hellrider, but you never know. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.